Welcome back, guys, to let's build a cathedral. And obviously, in the last episode, I said to copy over the I need to stop saying copy over the walls. So I've done that. We've now got two walls, and there's also, if I show you in here, there's a floor. So you step down one stairs, and there's a floor, and that's both both the same on both sides. And today we're actually going to be building this section. So I've done two here, but I don't know if we might need to. I think we might delete one of those because it will help out the roofing situation a bit better. Or maybe not. I don't know. I think actually, so look, if I do. What happens if I do that? Does that look any good? Or that? Do you know what? Let's just leave like that now. I'm gonna leave it like that because you know what? Just screw it. Why not? So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. And what we need to do now is these need to be exactly the same length as the whole length of that building, because the next part of the building is to go from here. Okay, the next part of the building starts. Technically, the part of the wall that we're going to build in a minute will start about there. This is the side part of the building, so this needs to go all the way back to there. This bit's really easy, and what I recommend doing is pausing the video, like I'm going to now, after I've done this. I'm going to go back, fill in all of this roof on both sides, and then I'll show you what to do afterwards. But first I need to do this, because, oh yeah. I don't know why my audio is kind of a bit quiet, I think. Why are you doing this to me, audio? How's that? That must be a bit better now. Audio. Sometimes there's a lot of problems with it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Right. So guys, I'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, we're back again. I'm joking. Right. So I've done these roofs on both sides, which are done out of stairs because we want it to be. Where is that hole I saw? It was down a bit. That's something under here that shouldn't be like where it is. Oh, that's what I saw. That shouldn't be there. Okay. So we are going to now build the main body of the roof, which will be here. And these towers are not going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, first position, set. I can do this very quickly because I have wall edit. So wall edit is very useful for things like doing like this. / set 34. Okay, that was wrong. Right. I was wrong with that. Give me a second, I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's 98, okay. '98. So now we have this wall, and this wall from here is double thick. I don't want it double thickness. / undo. That's not good. First position set. The wall has to be 7 blocks high, so you got 1 for the bottom, and then one for the top, so your windows will be 5 high. $98. Come on. Oh my god. Do you know what? Undo that. Screw it, because this is going to take too long to even consider bothering with it. Give it one more go. First position set. Sometimes I give up on this stuff. Don't know, World Edit has its uses, and it's such a pain in the arse sometimes. There we go. It did it. Okay, now it seems to be happy. So that's a very important place right there. Done. Right. Now we do the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what we do first position set, fly to the end, second position set. Easy, I think. Slash set 20 again. Let's try this again, shall we? Come on. Oh my god, why? Okay. First position set. This doesn't work this time. First position set, first position set. This is getting annoying now. Okay. Oh, I've done it, yes. Okay, awesome. So that's that. The roof bit in between, I will show you how to do that next week. Because the roofing is one of the parts that takes the longest, and I am not sure whether it's even level. Best way to check, grab some blue wool. Because it might be that one of these walls is a block or two lower than it should be, and I think it's that wall block lower than it should be. Yeah. This wall here, I'm going back towards, is a block lower than it should be. A lot shorter. Right, do you know what? How quickly can I fix that? Actually, very quickly, but I can do it speedy way. Okay, let's do this. Backwards we go. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to do now is where these walls end is where the interior pillars or the giant pillars or so of the corners of the towers meet the main wall. So it kind of marks where the beginning of the tower starts. And now what we can do is we can go and make those towers. Yeah. Right. So the towers need to be here. What I normally tend to do is I do it like this. I go down from here. Like that. Now, I want it to be a certain width this way and that way, but I want it to have an extra 2 in the middle. So if we say that's the middle, so it's literally more of a rectangle. And my phone's going off in the background. That is amazing. Right. So this... Oh, shut the fuck up, phone. that's the middle of the thing. So I want 2 walls. Actually, do I want to do that? And only have one on the side there. Like that. That's how the walls have to be in the inside. Yes, I want it like that. Okay, and then what we need to do is build this tower up to however far we want to go. You can build it higher than you got, high as you want, but you'll remember that you got a wall limit height, and I obviously want it to be. I want it to be taller than that, because it's the main tower of the church. So it wants to be taller. So what I normally do is, let's say we get up to about here for the main tower, the bottom part, and there'll be a little bit on top of it. So you need to have a pillar that tall, and then you need to do exactly the same on the other side. So what we need to do now is we need to go to this side. Someone's banging, which is not helpful at all. Thanks for ruining my recording, you absolute twonks. For fuck's sake. Stop with the freaking banging. I don't care if you're installing lights. Fucking hell. Right. 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. So basically we get this. And then we get that. So that here we have boom, 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 boom. And they should line up, which they do. This is now the tricky bit, okay? Because we've got to make sure that the distance between these pillars is exactly the same between that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. That's 29 plus 2 more is 31. So we've got to do 31 or 30 off of this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There we go. One, two. Went out 2, 1, 2. This has gone. This is right. This is right. So it goes up 2 that way, like that, and it goes out. So that, yeah, that's right. And then you go 1, 2. It's got that there, like that, and it goes back like this. That's how it should be, right? I'm guessing so. I do that to make sure. And then these middle two meet like so. And what I should have is, yes, you might thinking why rectangular, but it makes it look more interesting. Okay, so we've got that. And now what you've got to do is do the exactly same thing across here and here. So eventually you have some sort of rectangular sort of, is it square? I don't know if it looks a bit odd, but it should be square. That's why it looked good to me. Okay. Right. So we do the next one across here now. So you should count 30. 1 or 30 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And if we check, pretty much snap on. So if it means it's working like that, it basically means that it's perfect in terms of being square. So this should be 1, 2. Wait, that I believe it should be. Oh, this one's the level one, isn't it? Yeah, this is the level one. So it should be 1, 2, 1, 2. And this one should be 1, 2. It should be like that, shouldn't it? Yeah, that's it. And then we do that. It should be 1, 2. Okay, yeah, I get it. Okay. So we do that. And then we just basically line up this. Now, if you get this section here wrong, and you built, say, 2 of the walls, for the walls that go between these pillars, and then you look back and go, oh no, I've done this wrong. When you do that, it will take you hours or even days to correct it, especially without World Edit. And even with World Edit, I wouldn't recommend using World Edit to correct what you've done wrong. Mostly because of the way you would have done it. For instance, like this pillar could be, maybe you might have not noticed, but you may have laid it 2 blocks too far over or too far back, and then you've got to move it into place. So you would have to delete, for instance, 2 blocks off the end here, and then add them back onto this end and reform it so it's all level. That's why I sometimes use wall or dirt or, I don't know, cobblestone or something to line up and measure out. So that's why I've used blue, it contrasts so much to the green. Now, best way to do this is build up this tower, for instance. I'm going to do this up a little bit, but the best way to do this one is we'll build up these 2 blocks to the top, like this. The reason we're doing 2 blocks like this is because the walls will be 2 blocks thick, and the reason we're doing that is so that we can sort of dig into the wall and create depth to it instead of just having one layer of wall. And obviously this is going to be a very high thing. I don't know which this is going to go up. Now this is the easiest way to build up like this. Of course you could always use World Edit, which is what I'll probably end up doing because I have it now and I'm also filming it. I've got more than one video to film, so it takes me a lot longer to do things like this by hand because I don't have to find the time to do it, as well as doing other things I need to do every day. Whereas you guys might be able to spend all weekend working on a project like this, I can't. Much as I would wish I could, I can't. Now I'm already planning a series to do after this one or Modern Mansion is finished, so basically everything I do from Let's Build now on will be on this world, and then at some point I will give you guys a world download. Okay, now, so that is that, and what you do now is you would bring this across so that you would meet it. So what I would do is I'll bring this across. And you can kind of see how high we're up already. And what's also really cool is you can maybe like make secret trapdoors with ladders and stuff inside the pillars and that. I did that on Tekken once. Like I built pillars like this, and they were hollow, and one of the staircase and then one of the lift made out of a rail cart. Which is quite funny. I still have that one actually. So I'm gonna do is just fly down. No, don't tell me that I've. Ah, good. I didn't. Right. So what we do next is we then build up the next wall, and it should, if we've done this right, meet up with the wall we've basically just met at the other end. Now, I don't know how long this will take to do up, because I can't just do. I could use one of it, but it's a bit difficult to do it with just 2 blocks like this. Gone up too high. Come on. Nearly there. We're near the top. I believe we are. No, we're not. We're like we're just over halfway. We've got a third left to go now. Something like that. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, we're nearly there. When I've done that, we're pretty much done for the episode. So what I need you guys to do now, between this episode and next episode, is go around and create all of the pillars, go all around all of the pillars and make all of the sides of the pillars to this height. Which I don't know what height I'm at now. Can it tell me on F3? Okay, I'm at 163, so I don't know what the ground level is. 163. Going down very rapidly. 63. That's 100 blocks high. That tower is 100 blocks high. So you need to go up 100 blocks from wherever your floor level is. Go up 100. Obviously, the world limit's going to be another 100 and a bit more. So we can actually build a tower. We could actually build a tower higher if we wanted to. But for now, we got the basis. I'm going to leave this because once I've built all of the columns, I'm then going to work on the roof for this section so that I can then build the walls for this bit and these bits. I'll leave that square at the bottom there for now, just because it's kind of gives you an outline. Don't build any walls between the pillars. If you do that, you'll ruin what we need to do later on. So yeah. Thanks guys for watching. I've been Matt, and remember to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. See ya!